When it comes to the music,
Yeah.
the New York music catalogs can never be matched. No
Okay.
place. Like you could mention Kanye West, Chicago don't have the catalogs to match. Or you could mention Kendrick Lamar, the LA catalogs. You got a couple LA artists. I don't even consider Tupac a LA artist.
I'm energized, women lie, on God, numbers don't. Started talking power moves, that's right, when she got close.
Numbers don't lie. That's the movement. Now let's get to it. So we got upstate dudes who's starting to pop right now and kind of continue the legacy of New York City and the culture. And then we got city dudes that still, they doing their thing as well. And we got legends and all of that. I got my man Chris Gibbs in the building. We got WizeG.
Chris Gibby, man. Men lie, women lie, numbers don't. Numbers don't lie. Tap in, y'all. Tap in.
Yes, sir. So I try to be fair. I try to get people from everywhere. So we got Chris Gibbs. He from Brooklyn. From what I mean, he lived upstate as well as I lived upstate. I tried to get some actual upstate like native people, but we gonna have to do that in the future. And then we got my man WizeG. He's from Queens.
It's a fact. I'm from Sufton, and I definitely was upstate, man.
Yeah, yeah. Let's talk about it. So first and foremost, the first topic: does NYC still have the crown in hip hop?
Of course, it's obvious. It's obvious. If not NYC, then who? And you know what really get me tight? I feel like there was a stretch where people was running with the whole, oh, Atlanta got it now, LA got it now. Well, no, New York City, like Hove just sold out Yankee Stadium.
Yeah,
There's no other artist except for maybe a Kanye West, somebody like that. But Chicago is not even in our radar right now. New York City has a crown in hip hop, and I'm tired of seeing New York people say that New York doesn't.
Hold
what
on.
you
I want
what
to
you think
jump in
about
there.
Drake though?
Pause. Pause. Hold on. I want to know if you say they got the crown. I want to know what give them the crown. You got to back that up. You know what I'm saying? You can't just say that. Like, nah, we got the crown because it is. Like, seal that shit in cement so I could, you know what I mean, fully
I think to be
overstand.
honest with you, when it comes to the music,
Yeah.
the New York music catalogs can never be matched. No
Okay.
place. Like you could mention Kanye West, Chicago don't have the catalogs to match. Or you could mention Kendrick Lamar, the LA catalogs. You got a couple LA artists. I don't even consider Tupac a LA artist. That nigga Tupac lived in LA for like 17 hours. You know what I'm saying? So it's like when it really comes down. But honestly, New York City is on fire. Yo, it's so real that the New York City OGs is on fire. Jadakiss, Fat Joe on fire. Dave East, Mano, Jim Jones on fire. Fabulous is on fire. 50 Cent
Wait,
is
wait, wait.
opening
Let
film
me let me ask you. So
studios.
so you talking
Hold
about?
on, you can't. Nah, that's a fact. Yo, word to my mom. I'm about to jump in with you. Pause. You hear me? You
Yo,
can't.
I'm like,
I ain't gonna tell you what you can't do, but I'm gonna tell you this. In order for you to make me, you know what I'm saying, fully feel that right there, you gotta convince me. Like you talking about fifth with movie studios. We ain't talking about no movie studio. We ain't talking about no podcast. We ain't talking about no personalities. We talking about rap, nigga. Like rap. I want to talk about because I'm a rapper. You
Hip
know what I'm
hop is a
saying?
culture,
So
you know what I mean? If you
yeah,
want
that's
to
what I'm
talk
saying. So
rap,
hip hop, whatever. Yo, that's another rap. Hip hop. Don't get me into the terminology. Whatever you want to call it, music. We talking about music. You feel me? The culture, the music. You know what I'm saying? Right now, I want to know through the music how is New York holding it down. And if you stating that it's all off of old shit, that ain't no strong point right
no,
there.
no,
That's
no,
why I
not
said
even,
that.
because you got dudes. Max B just came home. Max B is on
Fact,
the top of the charts
fact.
immediately.
that's a fact.
French Montana took his little break off. French Montana is up there. He's going crazy right now.
Fact.
You know what I'm saying? That record that Mano got with the one nigga, when he said, I'm feeling
Yeah,
good today. I'm
I
feeling,
heard that.
that shit is
That's a hit.
booming.
That's
You
a
know what I'm
hit. My
saying?
Virgo
Remy
nigga.
Ma popped
Yeah.
out on a remix with, you know what I'm saying? French shit. So it's like New York artists is on fire. But the reason why I say New York got it, because if you take what New York got going on and compare it to any other region, they can't compare. It's it's not that many regions that's really big in music. You got Chicago, you got LA, you got Texas, you got Atlanta. What other places really making, you know what I'm saying, that much noise?
Everywhere.
It's,
See, that's the messed up thing, right?
Yo, why? Turn your mic up just a little bit.
See,
Turn your
that's
mic
the
up.
messed up thing, right? The messed up thing right now is, and I ain't gonna say the messed up thing, but where the playing field is not the same. We used to just dominate fully. Like we owned the game, like the music game, all that rap, that's us. But right, and I put a major but in there, right, with a pause.
Pause. Yeah,
That
yeah.
we ain't the ones that been holding it down. Like you gotta like not just the internet opened it up, so you got rappers from Trinidad and rappers from China and all. I'm talking about right now, the 50 whatever states, 52, 54 state. Yo, every state got somebody that's there. Now, not everyone, but damn near every state got somebody that's popping in the rap game and dropping like songs, and them shits is touching charts and all kind of like you know what I'm saying? Like, and it's bugging me out because it ain't no more closed off where we running the show. Like the voice is everywhere. Everybody got a voice now, bro. Like everybody got like.
So what are some regions that you think is thriving right now? What regions? Where at? Like where is it thriving? Where is music booming?
Like Memphis, Florida, Texas.
Who's in Memphis though? Who's in Memphis? If you go to Memphis, you got Glorilla. Glorilla kind of fell off a little bit, but Glorilla's on top. She doing her thing, so I'm gonna always count Glorilla.
She's all the way up there. Glorilla all the way up there.
I can't really think of Moneybag Yo fell off.
Moneybag Yo.
Sexy Red is from St. Louis.
St. Louis. That's what I'm trying to say. With like St. Louis. Oh man, fell with Nelly from St. Louis. But what I'm trying to say is,
where Young Miami from? She from Miami, right?
Young Miami.
Yeah, 100 from Miami.
Yeah,
she got she got like one of the #1 songs right now.
You get what I'm saying? It's everywhere.
When it comes to Florida artists, you got Young Miami, you got Kodak, you got Rick Ross. But when it comes to New York artists, the shit is not even like you can't even compare it, man. The shit is booming right now. JayZ booming. He's on fire right now. Everybody on fire in New York.
He booming off old music though. That's just showing like that's all that's showing is like your man has got timeless music and he got fans that's part of his growth. Like, you know what I'm saying? He part of the culture. Like this is a man who was once running the whole rap game damn near for one time. You get what I'm saying? Musically. So right now when he come back, that's that nostalgic, like, oh man, big homie just pulled up and wanted to chill on the block that's like me pulling up, chilling with the young homies for a little, they mad excited. You know what I'm saying? Like, just because you pulled up for a little while, they like, oh, big homie out here. They want to show out and act crazy because it's like, they don't get to see you like that. You ain't out there like you used to be out there. You dig what I'm saying? So he just got that whole like, we love him. We love the music that he put out then. But like, you gotta hear something he gonna put out now for you to be like, oh nah, he running the game still. Like, damn, Hov still got it. You can't say that just off of old music. You know what I'm trying to say?
So with me, I'm gonna go with New York. What y'all going with? You know what I mean? I know you in the city. You know what I mean? I know you in LA. You know what I'm saying? The region I go with right now that got the crown in hip hop is New York City. There's no way around it. A Boogie still making moves and still doing numbers, and he low key. There's so many artists in New York. Young and May just dropped the album. The album was fine.
I didn't know about that.
See what I'm trying to say? I ain't know
about numbers.
You get what I'm trying to say? I ain't know.
But you said it already. Numbers don't lie. Numbers don't lie. So if we talking off the numbers, the only nigga that's popping
even right now,
only nigga popping in New York would be French Montana and Max B.
And Max B, they just came home. They got that wave. They got that energy. You know what I'm saying? French, he got that commercial appeal. You know what I'm saying? He been doing his thing. Max, he got that nostalgia. Same thing.
Oh, I forgot about a heavy hitter from New York City. That's what's gonna help Cardi. Cardi just had an amazing year.
Okay.
Cardi had an amazing year. So when you really start, you know what I mean? Cardi had the best year out of all the female rappers. Nicki included, Meg included, whoever the fuck included. So Cardi, if you really like take a step
Free
back and look,
talks.
you
Free
know what I'm
talks.
saying? Like, even like, you know what I mean? The reason why I mentioned niggas like 50 Cent and Jim Jones and all them niggas is because even though they doing their own thing, they still producing. They still in the music game. 50 Cent, yo, even though he didn't respond to them little disses, he just had hip hop on hold. You know what I mean? He beefing with T.I., he beefing with Jim Jones, he beefing with these niggas. No other nigga in hip hop was even getting that type of recognition. And he's not even making music. He's not even responding to niggas. But just the
I
fact
think
that
that
New York City culture is so big when it comes to hip hop that anything that has to do with New York City is gonna be a big deal. It's gonna be a
nah, but
big
we the
deal. It's gonna be
trend.
the top of the yeah, huh, for sure.
We the trend, but the whole thing is it hasn't always been just translating into music. You
Yeah.
think what I'm saying? That we the trend because you being that we the trend and everywhere else look to us for all the influence and the style and everything. When they take it and do what they do with it, because you know everybody gonna take it and flip it and bounce it how they do. Instead of us, you know what I'm saying, still leading the way, a lot of the people like that was in New York had found themselves chasing the different
Something
regions.
else. Yeah.
Now they was chasing different regions that probably bit off of, you know, their forefathers years ago, you know what I'm saying, just flipped it into their own thing. Or not. I don't want to take away from nobody culture,
I
you know what I'm
mean,
saying? But
what
I
y'all
just feel,
what y'all
yeah,
think about drill music? What y'all think about NY drill music? Like, what y'all think about that shit?
me, I can't mess with drill music only because I don't I'm not pro murder. You know what I'm trying to say? I'm not pro black on black crime. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
I'm you know what I mean? I'm not pro little kids my son age, you know what I'm saying, going out
Yeah.
there shooting each other over something that ain't, you know, ain't serious like that. You know what I'm saying?
Like you know what I feel
But
about like you know what I feel about New York drill music.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's a thin line between the music and reality, and the reality of it is New York artists really be on some real shit. 50 Cent shot the fuck up. Lloyd Banks shot the fuck up. Cameron shot the fuck up. Pop Smoke dead. Biggie Smalls dead. 6ix9ine doing bids. Bobby Schmurder doing bids. Rowdy Rubble doing bids. If you think about it, New York artists have a history of like, and it go from Mano, Jim Jones was facing charges, motherfucking Ja Rule. I think that like New York, like when it comes to like New York music, the line is thin between the music and the reality. So it's like you see, like you know what I mean. Like New York drill wasn't like regular. That was like a
New York.
crazy. That was a crazy chapter in hip hop because it was dangerous. I never heard nobody diss dead people like that, and they smoking on deads and this was and it was really translating in real life. I think that drill
I mean,
actually set hip
you
hop
did hear it
back.
before. You heard it before because it started in Chicago.
But I'm
Oh
saying
yeah, for sure, for sure.
everybody doing it. Like you can't even like try to, New York or Chicago. Like every youth in a city, right, is gunning shit down over the smallest, infraction
Mm-hmm.
right now. Man, that's just the culture of what's going on with the youth. It's like I said
Yeah.
in that last joint we had. Whatever you value, that's what you're gonna think is cool. So that's why I don't support the drill music. It ain't just New York. Every state got their form of drill when they talking about spinning, when they talking about 2 2 3s and 5 5 6s and bopping out that K and all that. Like all that shit is the same. It's the same thing. It's just different ways they spitting it. So New York niggas is living it, but everywhere living it. Everywhere niggas is dying, bro. Everywhere niggas is
But
dying.
I'm gonna keep it a buck. I think me personally, from the way I look at it, I think when the drill music came from Chicago, it became like so popular that people like, I want to do that and emulate this type of shit, even though if they wasn't on that. You know what I'm saying? I feel
Yeah.
like it made a lane to where lame kids that would have been nerds, that would have been doing some other shit. Now they like, I want to go play around with this because this is fire. This looks good. This is dope. Because I
Influence.
remember in the punchline era when people was rapping punchlines and they was not living the shit they like in New York. I'm talking about New York. It's a lot of dudes that was rapping some shit that they was not living. They wasn't doing none of that.
I know what you're saying. Yeah, I know.
It was weird to me because I'm like, I thought that you're supposed to like, you know, make shit about your life and all of that. But it was like one of them eras where that shit happened. We got to be honest. We got to be honest and accountable.
You know what I mean, man? The music is very like influential, but it's like I can't even really judge it because honestly, when I was coming up, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Like I was born in '87. Music was gangster.
Yeah, I love that shit.
Motherfucking 50 Cent and Young Buck and them niggas had me on my shit. Dipset and them niggas had me, State Property, BDC going all them niggas.
Yeah.
So it's like, you know what I mean? Music.
Don't forget D-Block. Don't forget D-Block.
D-Block, you know what I mean? It was so many different. So it's like music
All
was, I want to say, just as violent, but the talent was up. So niggas was spitting violent shit, but the talent, they was so good with the wordplay. They was so good with putting the records together that it was like, but it's lit. Nowadays, it's no drill music. The shit is like, it's no rap. It's no rap. These niggas is just threatening, they disrespecting, you know what I mean? So drill music, I'm not a fan of drill music, but it's niggas in hip hop right now from New York City that even though they haven't made no music, like Jadakiss, he's the #1 trending nigga right now in the whole hip hop industry, behind probably JayZ, and probably Drake right now. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, like New York hip hop, like is always gonna be #1. That Atlanta shit, that shit was brief. Atlanta had a brief stint. Them niggas can't rap. They can't rap. They can't dress. Them niggas is like, you know what I'm saying? Atlanta cool. I fuck with Atlanta, but nah. LA had their little stint. LA had they stint before Biggie was popping, and then LA had another stint when they had like Dom Kennedy, they had Vince Staples, they had like Casey Veggies, niggas like that. But for the most part, New York got. And when I say New York, I'm talking New York City. I'm not talking upstate, because upstate niggas think they saved New York. I don't know where the fuck that.
We gonna get into that topic, but from what you said about the Atlanta shit, I can't say they had a short stint because if I'm thinking about it, all their history. I'm thinking about Usher. I'm thinking about JD. I'm thinking about JayZ. I'm thinking about T.I. You know what I mean? They had a whole
crossing them niggas, man.
Like, Outkast was from there, right?
Gape and all that Outkast.
But that's the thing, though. That's the thing, Like when you talking hip hop, you can't compare nobody to '90s New York hip hop, because then you got to bring up Nas.
You can't.
Then you got to bring up JayZ. Then you got to bring up Biggie. Then you got to bring up Fabulous. Then you got to bring up Jadakiss. Then you got to bring up Little Kim.
We know that. We as New Yorkers, we know that nobody like compares.
So it's like Atlanta. I want to say like Atlanta had their little stretch, like right around when the time when JayZ kind of stopped making music. Nas kind of fell back. Like a lot of niggas fell back at one time. That's around the time when, you know what I mean, Lil Wayne was the #1 nigga. But for the most part, Atlanta, I don't know. Atlanta rappers was always overrated to me. A nigga like Andre 3000. Andre 3000. What song, why do people put Andre 3000 in the top 10? What songs does he have? He has features. He has features on niggas' records. The niggas was saying, hey, y'all. He was saying Caroline. He was saying Roses. He was singing. He was like a young thug. Andre 3000 was the first young thug. His image took him further than his actual music. Because if you really listen to the rap, what puts him in any top comment?
Make sure y'all like, subscribe, share the page and all of that.
To y'all that are new to the page, my name is Young Niss. I'm an artist. I'm a songwriter. I'm a content creator. I'm also a real person just like you. I go through real issues. So I just wanted to give y'all some positivity and let y'all see my real personality for a second. If nobody's told you before, I need you to know life is about belief, and belief starts with the creator. It starts with God. So in order to see something in reality, to see something happen fast in your life, it depends on how much you believe in it and how strong that belief is. Now, I need y'all to say this, man. Repeat this with me and feel it in your heart. I'm surrounded by endless opportunities with overflowing resources and divine favor. And with the God-given wisdom, discernment, and discipline, I don't just maintain them, I multiply them. Continue to say that. Continue to believe it. In your heart, in your mind, in your spirit. And watch your life transform.
Men lie.
Women lie.
Numbers don't lie.
Make sure y'all go get y'all NDL hoodie, man. Get all y'all NDL apparel. I'm gonna drop the link. Y'all see the joint right here. We got the good maroon joint. You see the established 2014 for y'all that know. Numbers don't lie.